The clock is ticking. The federal government wants to make it difficult for terrorists and other criminals to use mobile services anonymously. In response, the government says all SIM cards must be linked to a national identity number. Seems easy enough, but it must be done in a matter of weeks. In a country with more than 200 million people, the vast majority of them with at least one mobile phone, there's about 205 million active SIMs floating around, mostly connected to banking services and social media. So, linking every SIM card to a NIN may just be a tough feat, especially in a country like Nigeria, where the process of getting a passport often takes weeks. We wanted to see how easy or difficult it is to get a national identification number. We started with the internet. A quick Google search led us to the National Identity Management Commission website. There, a pre-enrollment form is needed to be filled online. There are a few challenges logging into the portal. It says it doesn't match, which is impossible because we just set it up. But once there, the process was straightforward. Information required ranged from the usual name and date of birth to identifying any distinctive features and listing my parents' details. Once complete, I was given a pre-registration barcode along with a note instructing me to print off the slip and with the proof of identification, take it to the nearest NIMC enrollment office. With all documents to hand, we made our way to the Federal Inland Revenue Service in Ikoyi, but we were refused entry. With no other option, we turn around and head back to base. The following morning, I made my second attempt to submit my form and have my biometrics taken. There's already a queue of people waiting to start their registration process, and with the uncertainty of when they'll be attended to, the confusion continues growing. I make my way into the centre to see if I can get some answers. Instead, I get another setback.
Your online enrollment.
Yes, I have.
Please, this center we attend to people in the basis of first come, first serve, and we have the required number for this day.
Okay.
Yes, so please, you either return very early on Monday. Do you have an international passport?
I have a Nigerian passport.
That's what I'm saying. So then you go to our office, passport office, and now go strictly for people with passport.
Where is that?
The only passport office.
I mean, so that was pretty quick. I went into the building, said that I'd already done the online enrollment, and the gentleman who was attending to people there said that this office, which is the FIRS office on Awolowo Road in Ikoyi, is not the correct place to go. He said I should head over to the passport office in Alagbon, which is, according to him, close by, and submit my paperwork with my passport as my identification there. So that's what I'm off to do. This is our second day trying to get this NIN number sorted. And we continue. A short while later, I reached Ikoyi Passport Office. After a short conversation at the gate with armed guards, I find my way to the enrollment office. It's a small room where a team is gathering details. I had already filled my form online, and I was confident that I had saved time, so you can imagine my surprise when I was told the following.
No, ma, you need to start all over again.
What is that?
You need to get a form and fill.
Okay, I thought that if I fill this online one, it's just the biometrics I have to do here now.
Yes. No, we don't have certificate. We don't have the machine that will capture you.
Okay. So what should I do now?
Get the form and fill.
Where will I collect the form?
You can fill it from our website.
So there's nobody giving the form out here?
No, ma.
Okay, so everybody here, they've already
Fill their form, yes.
That's what I'm saying, I filled my own as well.
Where is the form? You filled online. No,
yes.
Something like this. You need to get this form and fill. Please talk to my madam.
No, we are not using this anymore because of the BVN synchronization. People have different BVNs, and on this platform you will not get that. So we don't use this anymore.
So what do you suggest I do now?
This.
Okay, where can I collect it?
We don't have forms here. You can download the form online. Come back here or you go to FIRS.
They're the ones who sent me to you. That's where I was this morning.
So why did they send you to us?
They said that because this was my ID, that this is my identification, this is why I should come.
It's what they can do there, so why do they say you should come here? Anyways, your choice, you can decide to do it there or come here. But if you are coming here, you have to come very early.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite annoyed. This is the second office I've been to today, and just as you've heard, they've not they've not been able to attend to me because they said that the online form, I filled it and that basically doesn't mean anything. I need to now print out a whole other form, fill that in by hand and then come back. So it's about 8 a.m. on Monday morning. I'm back at Ikoyi Passport Office. I was here on Friday where I was told that the online form I had was no longer being accepted, and I had to then print off a new form and fill that in by hand and submit it again. So that's what I'm trying to do. I've printed off the new form. Hopefully this will be the time, my 4th attempt, where I will finally be enrolled and get my slip with my NIN on there. Once again, I head back to the same room and find some more team members, one of whom recognizes me from my first time there. Soon after, there's progress. Before long, I'm called into a room. An attendant is entering the details I was asked to handwrite onto a form online, a process I had already done myself on Thursday. Beside me, a teenage girl is having her details taken by another attendant. But her attendant appears to be distracted by a phone call.
You carry my card, they go. Human beings are very wicked.
So much so that she's making mistakes on the girl's form and barely listens when the errors are brought to her attention. Over my side of the table, my details have been logged. I head back to the first office where my slip with my NIN is printed off and then laminated. I finally secured my NIN, and after 4 attempts across 3 days, I definitely feel accomplished. It's not over yet though. The next step is linking this NIN to my SIM card. The process of linking my newly acquired NIN to my SIM card was surprisingly easy. Depending on the network provider, a code is entered, followed by the national identification number, and that's it, for now. As Nigeria moves from an analog to a digital economy, unique identifiers are needed for transactions across many sectors. But the question is, how ready is Nigeria for this online shift? As millions scramble to get themselves enrolled, Nigeria's bureaucracy remains a big bottleneck. Adefemi Akinsanya, Arise News, Lagos.